Dear listeners of my linguistic and human genomic blogs here on YouTube, I'm Nandi, the author of the book Human Language Evolution, and I'm very interested in human history and also in the roots of human thinking, how thinking is linked to language, and what is the psychology between languages and common patterns in languages, how they have similar psychological backgrounds. Today I want to speak about a very interesting topic. It's about the presence of ancient genomic bases in Saudi Arabia and on the Arabian Peninsula. A southern coastal route hypothesis gained momentum around at the year 2000, when several authors found that only very few populations, very few humans once migrated out of Africa and founded all over world's population outside of Africa. So this led to the hypothesis that the first humans outside of Africa maybe came by a boat across the Strait of Aden to Saudi Arabia and then further to India and moved on to Southeast Asia and Australia, peopling the coast by boat in quite a reasonable time frame of around 10,000 years from outside Africa until arrival in Australia. In Australia, we know from archaeological findings, but also other findings, that humans have populated Australia around 50,000 years before present. And the timeline for the out of Africa migration is around 65,000 years before present. We know that in Africa the first coastal settlement of humans was maybe in Somalia and at the Horn of Africa, and this might also have been the place where boat constructing has its basis in humans. And we now go further and read here from a recent article in American Journal of Human Genomics, or Human Genetics, excuse me. And the title of the report from the year 2012 is "The Arabian Cradle: Mitochondrial Relics of the First Steps Along the Southern Routes Out of Africa." I read here from the abstract. This study was done by several authors from Portugal, from the UK, also from Arabian countries like United Arab Emirates, Tunisia and Morocco, but also from Czech Republic and Portugal again. A major unanswered question regarding the dispersal of modern humans around the world concerns the geographical site of the first human steps outside of Africa. The Southern Coastal Route model predicts that the early stages of dispersal took place when people crossed the Red Sea to southern Arabia, but the genetic evidence has hitherto been tenuous. We have addressed this question by analyzing the three minor West Eurasian haplogroups N1, N2 and X. These lineages branch directly from the first non-African founder node the root of haplogroup N and coalesce to a time of the first successful movement of modern humans out of Africa, around 60,000 years before present. We sequenced complete mitochondrial DNA genomes from 85 Southwest Asian samples carrying these haplogroups and compared them with the database of 300 European examples. The results show that these minor haplogroups have a relic distribution that suggests an ancient ancestry within the Arabian Peninsula, and they most likely spread from the Gulf Oasis region toward the Near East and Europe during the pluvial period 50,000 BP to 20,000 BP ago. These patterns suggest that Arabia was indeed the first staging post in the spread of modern humans around the world. As far as I know, even stone tools now have found that link Arabia back to Africa, where stones with similar techniques are found only in these two places around the world, and this traces also back to the ancient movement out of Africa. So thank you for listening to my blog here, and enjoy more blogs from me soon. Thank you. Bye bye.